Hey guys, hello. I'm going to show you my eyes again. I think I said that yesterday. I need to take my sunglasses off before I am on the video. Say hello, Alexandra.
Hello, Alexandra.
Say hello, Thea.
Hello, Thea.
Say hello, Wick Free Scott. Hello, Wick Free Scott. I hope everybody is good and well. Who's been watching Piers Morgan Uncensored? I reckon this is called Wick Free Scott Uncensored.
Oh God, no.
Oh God, no. Oh
No.
God, no. No, we're not going to be uncensored today. We're just going to be, I don't rehearse these videos and I don't even practice these videos. It just comes out of my head. What does Steve Jobs say? If you know what you're talking about,
You don't
need to rehearse. So, hello guys, welcome. That was a long introduction. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, press like, Instagram, like, follow, Facebook, like, follow, do whatever you want on whatever platform you are. But as we come into post-COVID, within our Scentsy businesses, we have now got to look at the reality, you know?
100 meters, keep left at the
Can't stand that thing.
A8, follow signs
Whoa,
for
that's weird.
express
So
exit.
what happened during COVID 2 years ago was we had this, and it's a horrible word, and it's a word which should never ever been used, hypergrowth, okay? It wasn't hypergrowth, it was unsustainable growth. It was short-term growth. It was not hypergrowth. And that hypergrowth is a word which kind of led people down the wrong path when it came to their Scentsy business. And me and Alexandra really worked hard to try and educate as many people as we can about the period we were in during that COVID where sales were going nuts. Okay, I swear many people thought it was going to go up and up and up and up and up, and life was going to get great and great and great and great, and things was never ever going to come back to normal again. Well, me and Alexandra are not bragging here, but I think we put a 2-year guesstimate on it, didn't we, Alexandra?
I believe we did.
We did, and we are absolutely right. And you know what? Business is stronger than ever. Stronger.
Did you say I was right?
I said we were right, not you were right. We were right. I believe it's probably me who said 2 years. Anyway. Business is stronger than ever. What happened during the COVID period was many businesses were built on sand, okay? That means they built something really big and it sunk because it built on sand, because foundations were not built. You also got new people coming in and just sneezing, getting sales and getting team members because money was being pumped into people's households. People had lots of spare cash, and people had, time on their hands because they were locked in. So that was always going to happen. And when things got back to normal, it was always not going to happen. So everybody talks about we are in a dip at the moment. That word is also wrong. Okay? You know what a dip is? A dip is, remember the Big Dipper at Blackpool, Alexandra?
Oh yeah.
The roller coaster. The Big
One
Dip
you got
is
stuck on.
the one I got stuck on, yeah.
Of
The
many.
Big Dipper is where the roller coaster goes up, it takes a dip, and it comes back up, okay? And it comes back up really easily due to gravity, due to force, due to momentum, okay? And guess what? Sorry for the reality of this. If you think you're in a dip and you're just sitting there waiting for it to go back up, it ain't gonna go back up, okay? The reality is, this is the reality of your business. This is normality, okay? This is where champions are born. Yeah, champions are not born when things get easy. Champions are born when you got your back against the wall, when you got to actually put a bit of grind and a bit of hustle in. Easy come, easy go. And if people did not know that over the last 2 years, oh my goodness me, you need to educate yourself on how to become a business person, okay? If you are in this to grow a business, you have got to build solid foundations. And how do you do that in this current climate, which everybody says is a bit slow? Guess what, guys? It ain't slow. You are just slow, okay? There are millions of people who live where you live, all surrounding areas. The way to get back to those big sales is you've got to speak to more people than you have done over the last 2 years. It really is that simple. Business is a numbers game. Yeah, all a numbers game. This time a year ago, this time 2 years ago, you might have been speaking to what? 2 or 3 people, get a sale. You might have posted a little post on Facebook and oh my God, the sales came flooding in. Try that today, you probably don't realize that the sales are flooding in. So you got to get your ass out there and you got to speak to more people.
You said
It really is that simple. Yeah, You can't be lazy. Lazy people will not succeed in these times. You can't be one of these complainers, okay? Complainers will not survive when you got to put the hustle and the grind into your business, okay? Those people you just sitting there on Facebook groups all day, your business is going to go down the trunk. And I'm just giving you a bit of reality check here, but those who work hard, who are goal-driven, who want to achieve big success and want to build great foundations are ultimately going to be a big success in these times. And guess what? If you're in mine and Alexandra's group, you are going to be a huge success because you have been taught this and you have been doing this and you've been doing the grind throughout the good times. Because you know what, Alexandra? What's the famous saying? When it's the good times, you prepare for the
Bad times.
and when it's the bad times, you prepare for the
Good times.
And guess what? We are in
That's what we do.
We are in preparation for the good times, guys.
Yay!
Oh my God.
The good times roll. Come
Boom.
on.
That is not a song. Okay, so what my message is, guys, is this is business. Take the notice of all this hyper-growth word garbage. It is garbage. The word is unsustainable growth. Yeah, we've not taken a dip. We've just gone back to where we were. Yep.
Yeah.
We've gone back to where there's no dip. You just blast it off and then slam back on the floor. Yep. That's life. That's life. But these are the times when the real champions are made.
It
Yeah.
sure is. We made our business in a recession.
We
The
thrived.
worst recession.
Thrived in the last recession.
We
Thrived.
We started our business after the big crash in Ireland in 2011 when it was just the absolute pit. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. I have to look at the road at the same time. It was horrendous. We had to speak to a lot of people to get the sales. We're selling a fantastic product.
Which no one knew at the time.
Which nobody knew at the time, so we didn't even have the everybody knows what it is. And at the end of the day, for a lot of people at that point in their lives, when they had essential things to buy and they had luxury things to buy, they considered fragrance to be a luxury, even though we all know it's an essential because no one likes a stinky house.
But going back to
it, you have to speak to a lot of people. You have to work it. As Scott kind of alluded to, and I always say, when people go, "Oh, business is slow," business isn't slow. You're slow. You're not working. You're just not working hard enough. And if you're in our group, I'm sorry, and you come to us with that, you will get told straight because that's how we roll, and that's how the whole group is, and that's why, actually, your results are phenomenal. I can honestly say, and so can Scott, we get to see a bird's eye view of what's going on in the world.
globally.
And our business at our particular company. And oh my goodness me, you Emeralds and all of the teams within the Emeralds, you're absolutely smashing it. And you're smashing it because you understand when the bad times happen, prepare for the good times. When the good times happen, prepare for the bad times. And work your butts off.
And what you got to realize, guys, this word recession, oh my God, I love thriving in a recession, guys.
Yes.
Okay? And you have a recession-proof product. Yeah, fragrances makes people happy. The top 3 products during a recession are alcohol. Number 1, alcohol. Number 2, chocolate.
Yummy, yummy.
And number 3, fragrance. Why? Because it makes people happy. But guess what, guys? We are in a time where these fuel prices are going. I know we're on a 10,000 kilometer road trip. Okay, these fuel prices are skyrocketing, so that means everything else skyrockets. And the government have printed off a ton of money, which ultimately causes big inflation. Yep. You have a business opportunity where people can earn that extra 3, 4, 5, 600 pounds, euros, dollars, whatever currency you're in per month. Okay, but if you're on your lazy backside, sat on the couch watching Netflix, hoping the world is going to come to you and, you're going to do great things because, Netflix has got a new series on today and you can't be bothered to work your business, then it is not.
Or you're prattling around on social media thinking you're running a business. That's my other personal favourite, is a few posts on Facebook is running your business. I have news for you guys, it's not. And it's harsh, but it's not. The days of sitting on your bottom, scratching it and hoping that everybody's going to throw their money at you, they are gone. You are now in Realityville where we have to go out, we have to present the products, we have to present the opportunity as well because it's a business opportunity. And I do want to add, I've been around a little bit longer than Scott and I have studied business and I have seen...
She's a lot older than me, guys.
I'm a lot older. but I just look a lot better. Do you remember when they used to, thanks Thea, do you remember when they used to talk about jobs for life? Maybe you are old enough to remember the idea of the job for life, you know, with the pension, the concept. That in my lifetime is gone, and I'll tell you what's happening next. In our lifetimes, especially in Europe where it's not particularly common, you will get used to working 2 jobs. It will become normal to have a real job and a side hustle. And if you're really, really good at your side hustle like we are, and we will help you to be really good at your side hustle, you will learn, then you will go back to only having 1 income. But I just want to say to you guys, don't think it's weird to be getting used to having 1 income. Oh, and I can see blue flashing lights, but they're not for me.
I'm going to have to zoom back in on me because, you know, enough to do with you, Alexandra, but you're killing my arm. You know, I asked Alexandra for the selfie stick. But, yeah, very good point.
I packed it.
Good.
And it's somewhere in this car.
So let's round this up. Some great points there, and of course, I could go on and tell that story about San Francisco and that doctor in the Uber car, Alexandra, but I don't think I will because
Tell him tomorrow.
I'll tell you
him
tomorrow.
The doctor. My God, it was a shocker.
The doctor in the Uber driver. I will tell you that story tomorrow. But what I wanted to tell you guys, remember, these are the times where champions are born. If you want to be a champion, guess what, guys? If you're one of these people who's like sending gifts to all your team members because they sneezed or celebrating being active, you ain't going to build a solid business in this time. Yeah, it might have worked during COVID, but if you want to build a solid business, you've got to adapt some great coaching skills, a great attitude, a great work ethic.
And don't celebrate mediocrity. Just getting off your bottom and doing something in a day is not worth celebrating. Smashing 2,000 PRV month after month after month after month, even when the going is tough, that's what we celebrate.
That's what we celebrate.
Success.
And what you got to realize, if you join our team, I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. If you're ever in our team, you ain't going to get no shiny gifts each month for, you know, you're going to get top quality coaching so you can go out there and buy your own gifts and do whatever you want with your life to change your life. We do not create entitled consultants. We create powerful business owners who want to go on and do awesome things. And that is our motto. So, say goodbye, Alexandra.
Goodbye, Alexandra.
Say goodbye, Thea.
The jokes never get old.
Bye, Thea.
And say goodbye, Wig Free Scott. Subscribe, like, follow. You know what to do. Ba-boom.